Hi, this is Rosie and welcome to Rosie Reacts. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start diving into the lyrics from these songs in B. So I've already reacted to the music video for Life Goes On, but now I'm going to look a little bit more closely at the lyrics, and then I'm also going to do the lyric video for, oh my god, my brain just went blank for a second. Fly to My Room, that's the one. I have reacted to the entire album already, like a first listen, but of course with the other songs I haven't even been able to look at the lyrics yet. If you want to watch the full album first listen, you can do that at the link below. It's completely free. Everything I post on my Patreon is free, so you can just go ahead and watch it there if you'd like. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like 2 songs per video, so that way it's a reasonable length. Me saying reasonable length, I can be a little wordy sometimes. And then I'll probably post them like every other day instead of like every single day, so that way I can post other content between. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. What can I say? I have been streaming B pretty much non-stop to help with our goals, and you know, because we want to give Jimin what he wants and get all the songs on the Hot 100, of course. But yeah, let's start.
세상이 멈춰서 아무런 예고도 하나 없이 꿈은 기다림을 몰라서 눈치 없이 와버렸어. 자국이 지워진 거리 여기 넘어져 있는 나 혼자 가는 시간이 미안해 말도 없이.
Okay, yeah, so just right here, like talking about like time stopping, right? And then spring came like not a minute late, and like the footprints disappeared. It's like, because it does feel like that, doesn't it? Like with everything that's happened with the pandemic, it does feel sometimes like time has stopped. Like like it feels like we're still in March, despite the fact that it's already November, because it just feels like we aren't able to do like a lot of the things that we used to do. You know, it feels like we've lost so much time just being like stuck in our houses and not being able to really like hang out with friends the way we want to, or travel anywhere. Or a lot of people had to like put things on hold, like things got canceled, like especially for like BTS, their whole tour got canceled. We had to do things online. So yeah, it feels surreal. It does. But that's how the world works, you know, despite anything. Like there are things that are out of your control, you know, this pandemic being one of them. But even with those things out of your control, another thing out of your control is time. Time doesn't stop for any person. It is completely unapologetic about that too. It's just the nature of things. But yeah, let's go.
오늘도 비가 내릴 것 같아 흠뻑 젖어버렸네 아직도 멈추질 않아 저 먹구름보다 빨리 달려가 그럼 될 줄 알았는데 나 겨우 사람인가 봐 몹시 아프네 세상이란 놈이 지갑기 덕분에 눌러보는 먼지 쌓인 되감기 넘어진 채 청하는 엇박자의 춤 겨울이 오면 내 진짜 더 뜨거운 숨 끝이 보이지 않아
Okay, and then here's the okay, so first RM was talking about like it feels like it's always raining and they're drenched to the like soaked to the bone or something like that. And sure, it just feels like this year has been like one thing after another, doesn't it? Like It feels like even in moments where it feels like, oh, maybe we can breathe a sigh of relief. Now it's like, nope, never mind. Another hiccup has come along and thrown us for a loop. So yeah, it just, there's again things we can't control. And it just feels like we've been like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So it feels like it's constantly coming with the rain clouds and pouring down on us, and those moments of sunshine are few and in between. But you know, as it's gonna get through on the song, life does go on, and this is not gonna last forever. But also, I love this imagery here of like, they were saying that it seems like there's no way out, right? That is, yeah, there's no end in sight. Is there a way out? And they're like going through a tunnel as they're saying that, and it's like, you know, tunnels can be like scary because it's dark and you're like, oh, I can't see, but there is a way out. You know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So I don't know, I just like that little bit of symbolism there. Director JK. Okay, and I just love all these snippets here of them like being together, you know, because that's one thing that helps to get us through these dark times, is being able to rely on the people that we love. You know, at least for them, they get to have close contact with each other, which is really nice. But even if you don't have that, at least we live in like an age of technology, you know, where we have things like video calls and stuff like that, so we can still stay connected. And having that ability to communicate with the people that you love and spend time with them is really the best thing for helping us to move forward from this. But yeah, I loved all that. It's JK, you know how to tug on our heartstrings. I love that part. Exactly. The way he looks at the stadium. I know. We're all frustrated. Yeah, to that future let's run it right? Like we can picture in our minds that things will get better. We have to have that imagination to help us. And this part is so hard hitting. It gets me every time I watch this. It's like how they're remembering like performing in front of ARMY and like yearning for that. It's bittersweet, but at the same time, it's gonna happen, you know? Like I remember, you know, keep those memories so that way it helps you through these moments. And remember that feeling. Don't let it go, because you'll be able to experience it again. Oh, it's such a good song. But yeah, what just amazes me so much about BTS is that they did a comeback with this song, you know? Like, they could have chosen like a million different styles and definitely something a lot more hype to do a comeback with, you know, especially considering they just released Dynamite and it exploded. And I just realized Dynamite exploded. Sorry, that was an unintentional pun. Okay. Okay, no. But like that, they have reached such a high level, and you would think they would try to keep that momentum going by putting out another like high energy song that like would also probably chart really well. But they are putting this out, which is a lot more mellow. Mellow songs usually don't do quite as well on the charts, I would say, as high energy songs. And that it doesn't help when it comes to the general public that it's not in English. So that is another disadvantage. But I love that they're not focused on that. Like, I know they're not focused on the numbers. That's more like an army thing where we are a little more focused on the numbers because we want to help them do so well. But they themselves aren't necessarily entirely focused on that. They're releasing the song that's like artistic and comforting and sending a message of hope. Like, they have a message that they want to send to the world. Basically saying life goes on. Like, hold on to the memory of like all the good times, the love of the people that you have around you, and remember that this dark time that we're going through right now is not going to last forever. Like, we are going to get through this. Like, if we just, you know, stick together, hold each other's hand. Maybe not even literally because it's a pandemic, but you know, we will be able to see that sunshine again and have happy times. But it's not a song that is overly like idyllic. You know, it doesn't negate the negativity that we're experiencing. It talks about it. It acknowledges that right now is not a pleasant time. But it gives a hopeful message, and that's something that we dearly needed right now. And I love that that's something that they are putting out to the world. Okay, let's go ahead and do Fly to My Room now. Oh, and I know that they did a pillow version. I watched that on my own. I didn't react to it. Sorry if you wanted to see me react to it. Let's go ahead. Now, just to let you know, I know lyric videos aren't particularly popular among ARMY, and I understand why. So this channel was recommended to me as a less problematic channel that has good translations. And also, I only watch these lyric videos the once in order to get a feel for the song, for the reaction. And then after I watch the lyric video once, I always go back on my own time and read through lyrics on Dulcet Bangtang, because they have really great translations as well, and they even give like context, things like that. So if you don't know about that website, I recommend going to it, Dulcet Bangtang. Just Google it, DOOLSET, and then Bangtan, like Bangtan Sonyeondan. But yes, I understand. So I only watch it the once. I don't watch lyric videos on my own time. And the reason why I do it is because it's just a lot easier to visualize, like the lyrics and the music at the same time and pair them. Like, it's hard when you're like reading it on a website and listening to the song at the same time. Like, you don't quite know where the lyrics are falling when the music is playing. So just to help me keep in sync, these are really convenient for reaction videos, both for me and also for you guys, so that you guys can know exactly what I'm looking at the same time as well. But yeah, I recommend going to Dulcet Bangtang and reading the lyrics there afterwards, which is what I do. So let's go ahead and jump into Fly to My Room. Which, to be honest, I wasn't quite sure. Like, I liked it the first time I heard it, but I gotta say, this is really this is a grower. You know, like, it has grown on me quite a bit. It's such a good album. It's hard to rank, especially like when you listen to it more and more. I feel like a lot of the songs do grow on you. Like, I feel like at first it could be hard to digest, just because of the fact that the album sounds so different from a lot of the content that they've put out. So you're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. But at the same time, it's really well produced. And it just, I don't know, there's just a soulfulness, right? There's like a soulfulness to their music and artistry. And I love that about them. So let's jump in. Oop, my earbud falling out.
Let me fly to my 시선이 낮추고 어디든 맞춤 지금 나와 let me fly to my Get me out of my place and now I feel brand new Every day 답답해 미치겠어 Feel like it's the day one 누가 주식해 좀 돌려줘 오래도 뺏겼어
Basically what I was saying, and the other in Life Goes On as well. Feels like we lost all the time, right?
Anyway, 떠나고파 anyway 뭐 방법이 없어 이 방이 내 전부 그럼 뭐였길 내 세상으로 바꿔보지 뭐 Yeah 떠나볼게 let me fly to my 시선이 낮추고 어디든 맞춤 지금 나와 let me fly to my Get me out of my blues and now I'm feeling brand new Everywhere 여기가 이랬나 싶어 갑자기 낯선 이 풍경 괜히 추억에 잠겨 어렸던 책상도 떨어진 햇빛도 특별해 보이네 I'm living this lonely night A better way I just found a better way Sometimes you gotta know I'm breaking this little fall 가벼운 몸이 날아가 멀리 This thing's so sorry Yeah 떠나볼게 let me fly to my 시선을 낮추고 어디든 맞춤 지금 나와 let me fly to my Get me out of my place and now I'm feeling brand new 이 방은 너무 작지 그래 날 꿈을 담기에 침대 그 위로 착지 여기가 제일 안전해 어쩜 기쁨도 슬픔도 어떤 감정도 여기 그저 받아주네 때론 이 방이 감정이 쓰레기통이 돼도 날 안아주네 또 나를 반겨주네 사람들 같은 내 방터 위도 마치 시대를 나온 듯이 벅차게 TV 소리는 생각은 생각이 바꾸면 돼 여기 나만 즐길 수 있는 트랜스포 음식은 트위스터 나 근적으로 채워봐
I love this. I love it. So basically, what I'm getting from the song is, you know how, like, especially for BTS, I mean, they are so used to traveling around the world, going nonstop 24/7, and now all of a sudden, it's like, you gotta stay home. Like, you gotta stay home all the time. Like, so instead of traveling around the world, you're traveling around the four walls of your room. And that can feel so monotonous. But I feel like the song is saying to try to infuse a little bit, fill it up with optimism. Like, infuse a little bit of optimism into yourself and try to look at your room through a different light. You know, like, yeah, like, instead of like just staying lost in like negative thoughts, try to like turn things around into a positive, so that way you don't drive yourself a little bit nuts, right? Let's see. But yeah, he's talking about like delivery food is 3-star, right? So like, you know, like pretend. Yeah, you just have to change your mind. This is a travel that only I can enjoy. So I don't know, like, like see everything around you through new eyes, and that helps you to just feel like you're traveling to a different space, almost, I feel like. Yeah. And of course we have J-Hope singing that part. Our sunshine is trying to bring a little bit of hope and optimism to the world. Yeah, they greet me again. My toys like people. It's crowded as if you left the city. TV sound. As if you left the TV sound? Yeah, so basically, my toys like people. It's crowded. He's talking about like his cause, like those figures that he collects. Like he's pretending like they're talking to him, and it's the sounds of a busy downtown city or something like that. Then Suga said here, sometimes this room becomes a trash can for emotions. Hug me. And I feel like maybe he's talking about like when we're stuck in our room, you know, we can get a little depressed, right? Like we can be really brooding, and just be filled with like negative emotions. And so because you're filled with that negativity, when you're stuck in your room, sometimes your room could have negative connotations for you, because all you can think about is the times when you curled up in a ball on your bed and you cried your eyes out or something like that, you know? But if instead we try to turn things around, and we think of a room as someplace where that has good memories as well, you know, like laying on bed could be a source of comfort for you. I don't know. Recording these reactions at my desk is a hobby to get me through the day, you know? So I have memories of recording reactions here. And even just sitting down in your room and closing your eyes and using your imagination to take you places, you know, like you can be visiting the pyramids in Egypt all inside your mind. So it doesn't all have to be negative. I know our natural tendency can be to be negative, especially in times of boredom and loneliness. But we have to try to find a way in order to stay positive and get ourselves through this.
시선을 낮추고 어디든 맞춤 지금 나와 let me fly to mine Get me out of my bliss and now I'm feeling brand new
That high note. I love these ad-libs in the back. So soulful. I love it. Ooh, sorry. I would definitely use this as like a good drive song. It's so like, I don't know, the melody, it just feels playful, and I think that goes along with the lyrics, you know, like the toys being people and stuff like that, you know, like just using your imagination and also just putting on a new set of eyes to look at the world through a different light. It's supposed to be like bright and whimsical almost. Um, but yeah, I love it. BTS bringing joy and comfort to the world in its time of need, and that's why I stand them. It's like, okay, guys. That's enough for this video. I'll be posting the next video in like not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. That one will have blue and gray, and wait, what's after blue and gray? Telepathy, right? Telepathy. Can't wait. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.